Okay, camera on, microphone going well. All right, we're good to go then. Hello everybody, it's Rui. I hope you guys are all doing well. And welcome to this little channel update video that we're gonna go through today. Just letting you guys know, I've got a script pulled up here on my laptop, so if you guys see me look over to the side, I'm just gonna be reading off mostly of that, so I'm not stumbling. So if I'm not looking at the camera, that's why. But with all that said, let's get into this little update video. So we're going to go over a couple of things regarding the future of this channel. Mostly, we're going to talk about Sonic and the Autobots. That's going to be like a main talking point of this update video. However, the first thing I want to go over is something that's a little bit more important, and that is Made for Kids, or MFK for short. I'm sure most of you guys are probably well aware by now that Sonic and the Autobots Episode 6 got flagged as Made for Kids when it first uploaded, and that unfortunately forced me to re-upload it and put a new intro at the beginning of me like swearing and everything to like prevent it from getting hit as MFK again. It seemed to have done the job for Episode 6, it hasn't been hit with Made for Kids again, thankfully. However, at the time that I'm recording this, just yesterday, my Sonic Girls apt video, like with Amy, Rouge, and Blaze, got hit with Made for Kids, so this is going to lead to a little bit of a change going forward for animations. And that change is, I'm going to have to put, like, at the start of every animation I upload, I'm going to have to start putting, like, little intros at the beginning that sort of state that my video or my content is not made for kids. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen a lot of other animators have been forced to do this for their own animations because they've been getting hit with MFK so much. The reason why I haven't done it until now is kind of because, like, well, one, as content creators, we shouldn't have to do this. YouTube shouldn't be able to, like, we should be able to set our own settings and YouTube shouldn't be allowed to meddle with it. But two is because, because two of my videos were hit with MFK in the span of, like, a month, that's kind of where I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I have to put a warning in if I want to prevent this from happening going forward. But enough about MFK, let's move on to the future of Sonic and the Autobots, which is, I'm assuming, is the main reason why you guys are all here watching this, more than likely. Now, before any of you start panicking or worrying or freaking out about the show, I'm going to say it right here, right now. Sonic and the Autobots is not cancelled. Okay? No one panicking? No one freaking out? No one having a heart attack? We cool? Nice. Now, even though the show is not cancelled, I am going to say this. After having a chat with many of my team members that work on the show with me, they all agree that I need to take a break from this series. I know many of you were very unhappy about the fact that the gap between episode 5 and 6 was about 8 months, roughly. And to be fair, there were reasons for that. One, I had to work on my part for the collab animation that I did with many other animators. And two, I was really struggling with burnout on Sonic and the Autobots at the time of making it. As much as I love Sonic and the Autobots, and I'm really happy that so many of you guys really like it, I go through phases on, like, as a content creator, I go through phases on what I want to work on and what I don't want to work on. And I was honestly just not really feeling the motivation with working on episode 6. Essentially, working on the episode was more feeling like a chore rather than a passion project, and I don't want that. When I work on my animations and all my content, I want to make sure I'm enjoying it and having a good time. I don't want to be sitting there like, ugh, here we go again, working on this. Like, I don't want that. I want to be like, all right, here we go. Make a new video. Like, I want to be in the mode. I want to be motivated to do it. So as I said before, the show is not cancelled. I fully intend to finish it and give it a proper ending. Do not worry about that. But I will be taking a break from it for a little while. For those wondering when Sonic and the Autobots will return, let me put it this way for you. The more I see comments like this in my comment section, the longer you're going to have to wait. So if you guys want to see episode 7 sooner, don't go around demanding me to work on it, because that's just going to demotivate me even more, and the wait time is just going to be even longer. Got that memorized? Okay, cool. Let's move on. So even though Sonic and the Autobots is going on a hiatus, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be animating. I've got a lot of other animations that I'm going to work on in the meantime to sort of help refresh myself and kind of get my motivation back up. I plan to finally start the reboot to my Tornado Squad series. I've been wanting to do that for a long time now. I was hoping to maybe get the first episode out last year, but I just got completely bogged down with episode 6 and other stuff, so that is like one of the goals this year, to finally get that reboot started. I've got some more Knights of the Sky ideas as well, because 2025 actually marks the 15th anniversary of How to Train Your Dragon. So I've got a lot of Knights of the Sky stuff I want to do for this year as well, to kind of commemorate that. And of course, there's lots of other sort of silly little things I want to do, like I'm still going to do the episode 6 bloopers of Sonic and the Autobots. I know a lot of you guys really like the Sonic X Top Gear thing that I did, that little skit with Sonic Shadow and Silver, so I'll probably do another one of those. I think that'd be a lot of fun to do another one. And but regardless, my animations aren't stopping anytime soon. I am going to continue working on stuff for... I still treat this as like my full-time job. I work on animations like 6 to 8 hours a day, so animations aren't going anywhere anytime soon. I am still fully committed to making content to keep you guys entertained. Now, I've got one last update for you all, or it's more so an announcement, I guess. And that announcement is I have officially launched a Patreon. I've finally set this up. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, and I've been meaning to do it for years, but I just never got around to doing it. But here we are at last. It's finally live. I finally have a Patreon set up. So for those who don't know what a Patreon is, it's basically something that content creators can set up to allow their fans to support them and their works even further. So the way I've set mine up is I've gone with 3 different tiers: Rookie, Lieutenant, and Captain. Yes, it's like a whole fighter pilot ranking system, but bear with me, okay? Each tier will grant different perks. With each higher tier, the more perks you'll get. For just $1 a month, Patreons will get access to the Rookie tier, which will give the following perks: a shout out at the end of all major videos, early viewing access to videos before they're uploaded to YouTube, screenshot sneak peeks of upcoming animations, access to a private Discord server, and finally, access to special videos with copyrighted music. Essentially, this is going to be like, you know, let's just say, for example, like I took a scene from Sonic and the Autobots and put the touch from the 86 movie over it. So essentially, you guys will be able to get access to stuff that can't go on YouTube due to YouTube's copyright policies. So essentially, you guys are getting to watch the premium editions of content, I suppose you could say. For $2.50 a month, Patreons will get access to the Lieutenant tier, which will give them short video clip sneak peeks of upcoming animations rather than just screenshots. Access to exclusive channels in the Discord server, where Patreons can watch me work on animations. And plus, all the same perks that you get in Rookie tier. And lastly, for $5 a month, Patreons will get access to the Captain tier, which will give Patreons a profile picture shoutout at the end of all major animations, something kind of like this that I'll put on screen. The chance to be featured in the background of an animation. This could be like voicing a character with one line or something, or like maybe an OC appears in the background or something like that. And of course, all the perks from both Rookie and Lieutenant are carried over to Captain as well. So there's all the perks and tiers for the Patreon. If you guys want to go support me over there, that would really mean the world to me. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check out. Of course, only join if you guys are able to. Please do not feel obligated to join the Patreon. I don't want to make any of you guys financially unstable or anything. Only do it if you want to and if you can, alright? Putting that out there. But with all that said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know a lot of you are probably really disappointed about Sonic and the Autobots going on hiatus, but I feel it's for the best for my mental health. And again, the show is not cancelled. It will return. It will come back. But remember, the more you guys demand for it, the longer it's going to take, alright? Make sure to check out the Patreon to get access to the Discord server and all the other perks that I mentioned. And with all that said, I will talk to you guys soon. See ya!